Word to your mother, my name's Steve, this channel is Fragrance Riches. Thank you for tuning in. Now, today I'm going to do a really quick video. I've just finished filming another one and I thought I'd stick on the camera and talk about this fragrance because I wore it recently. And I mentioned it on my channel a long time ago when I had a handful of subscribers. So I thought it was worth mentioning again now. There's a few more people that watch these videos, but they probably won't watch this one. So I don't know why bother. But anyway, here's the fragrance. It is from a fragrance house called New Brand, and they essentially seem to do a lot of clones, really. You can kind of pick them cheap on eBay. The one I'm looking at today is called L'Homme. Now, you can buy this on eBay. I just had a quick check. I think I paid about £7 for this delivered. And the presentation's quite nice. It kind of comes in a sort of, you know, quite not a shit kind of bottle or packet. It kind of looks all right. It's not high market. I recently looked, and you can get this still on eBay for about £10. Now, this is a clone of Nuit De L'Homme. Now, this is one of the first ever kind of inspirations I got of Nuit De L'Homme before I owned the original. I've since owned the current formulation. I now got a vintage batch as well. And I've tried, obviously, a few other kind of inspirations and takes on it. But this is one of the first ones. Now, I've got a vintage batch of Nuit De L'Homme on this hand, and L'Homme from New Brand on this hand. And I wore this the other night when I got out of the shower. I kind of saw it on the side, just grabbed it and give it a spritz. And I forgot how nice it smells. Now, what I will say, there's a few things to take away from this. This is one of the best smelling interpretations of Le Nuit de l'Homme I've ever smelt. I sometimes think it might even smell better than the original. It smells really good, very mass appealing. It's kind of takes, it's probably a little bit kind of sweeter than the original, not as kind of spicy from the cardamom, but that sort of makes it a bit more mass appealing. And it just smells really good. Interestingly, my wife has never been a fan of Le Nuit de l'Homme. She doesn't hate it, she just doesn't get hyped. She's not really that impressed by it. She just thinks it smells like sort of soap or something like that. She's sort of quite generic. But I remember when I got this, I actually picked up a couple of compliments from her. Unsolicited, I just wore it and she was like, oh, you smell nice. So for me, for the money, for like a tenner, this is banging. But the thing is, the performance is dog shit, like really bad. You can see how much I've used, and that's only 5 wearings. No, it's not really. But you do have to go super heavy. You have to reapply. Basically, this is only really for wearing at home. So this is wearing at home in your home office where you can just quickly top up, or what I often wear it for is kind of, as I mentioned earlier, getting out of the shower and just spraying it onto something nice and clean and fresh and quite attractive to wear just in the evenings around the house, because the performance is not good. It doesn't project very far. Once you first apply it, you'll get like a little scent bubble, and in that first 15-20 minutes it's sort of noticeable, kind of, as that's when my wife kind of noticed and complimented me. And after that, it rains in hard and fast and disappears. So after an hour or two, you can hardly really smell it, to be honest. So the performance is really bad. But if you just want something that's clean and fresh to wear just as you get out of the shower, that smells really quite attractive in the evenings, for the sake of tenner, this is worth a shout. Or another situation is actually if you've got a date coming around, maybe in lockdown that's probably not really happening, but if you're on a booty call, someone's coming around, you don't want to wear something that's too heavy, you don't want them to choke, well, unless that's your thing, you might be into that sort of thing. You don't want to kind of choke them out. This might be the way to go, because it will smell nice, and if they're getting close, they'll probably get a whiff of it, but they're not going to be like overwhelmed by the sense of a smell of a fragrance and a bit too choking. So that might be another situation. But for £10, I think this is worth considering, but just bear in mind the performance is dog shit. Just thought I'd throw this out there and let you know. Thanks for watching. I will see you for the next video. Take care. Much love.